Hi guys, it's Miss Denbach. I just wanted to go over with you how to start learning hot cross buns for your first belt, your white belt in Recorder Karate. The first thing we're going to do when we get a new piece is we're going to take a look at this thing right here at the beginning. That's the clef sign. In this case, it's the treble clef, which means as we go up the lines, if you notice where I'm marking the lines, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, those didn't quite get on the lines, but it's every good boy does fine is the rhyme for the lines. Say that with me together. Get ready. Every good boy does fine is the rhyme for the lines. So we're going to have an every E, good G, boy B, D does, and an F up here. Sorry, kind of went off the scale. And that's the rhyme for the lines. We always go from the bottom up when we're counting the lines. Then we're going to look at the spaces. And we have face in the space, F on the bottom space, A, C, and E. Again, bottom up. So that treble clef tells us which set of note names we're going to use for the lines and spaces. Now we're going to come over here. I'm going to circle it with, how about blue? We're going to come over here and look at this thing right there. That's our time signature. It says 4-4, and we have a rhyme that goes with that. It's 4 beats in a measure. Quarter note gets the beat. Say that with me together. Get ready. 4 beats in a measure. Quarter note gets the beat. One more time. 4 beats in a measure. Quarter note gets the beat. So that's going to tell us how to count this piece. And that's the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to write down the counting underneath. Now the first note we come to, this one right here, that is not a quarter note, it's a half note. And if you look here, it tells you a half note is equal to 2 beats. So we know we have 4 beats, that's the bottom number, that's the top number, 4 beats in a measure. So we're gonna put beats 1 and 2 under that half note right there. Beats 3 and 4 for this measure are gonna go here because we have 4 beats. When we get to this bar line right here, we're going to change over back to 1. So here's another half note. He gets 2 beats as well. So he gets beats 1 and 2 of this measure. And now we have this weird thing right here. I'm going to circle it in yellow. That is a rest. It gets 2 beats as well, but we don't make sound on it. So I'm going to do those in yellow. And that's going to be beats 3 and 4. Okay. Now we go back to red because here we have another we have another bar line, so we're going to switch back to 1 again, right? Only 4 beats in a measure. And this half note gets beats 1 and 2. And this half note gets beats 3 and 4. And then we go over to this measure right here, and this half note gets beats 1 and 2. And then we have another rest, and he gets beats 3 and 4. Now I'm going to go down that. So that's basically the same pattern. We have let me go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, rest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. Okay, now we're going to go down to the bottom line. We have a quarter note as our first note, and remember he gets 1 beat, so we're going to put beat 1 under him. Well, the next note is another quarter note, and he gets beat 2, and the next note is another quarter note. He gets beat 3. And then last in this measure, we have beat 4 and another quarter note. That's easy. Each number gets its own little note, right? Moving on to the next measure, it's the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. But now we have half notes again. So that first half note here above hot gets beats 1 and 2. And this next half note gets beats 3 and 4. And then our last measure here, that is buns, gets beats 1 and 2. And then we have a rest for beats 3 and 4. So guys, that's how you write the counting in. Feel free to write the counting in your book, okay? I know I told you not to write the note names in, but counting's important. We're going to, in the next lesson, in the next video, I'm going to teach you how to tizzle.